Right, Doug, can't be too long.
Good, have you gone yet?
Right then. Quick, concise. That's probably what obviously concise
Well,
means.
we need quick and concise because I'm bastard busy.
Yeah. Is that about once a month? That's that day a month, isn't it?
Just really busy. I've got this bloody awful thing here, which is...
I'm sure the customer will appreciate those words.
I don't care. It's all horrible.
Is it one of yours?
No, cheeky swine. It's the actives. They're just cheap and nasty. They go wrong, these things do, and then that's it. You can't never find out what's wrong with the bastard things. I'm no good with electronics anyway.
Well, I thought you were.
No, electrics I'm alright with.
Oh, electronics, yeah, okay.
Yeah, electronics. I'm not very good with all that lot.
Well, you could be if you put your mind to it.
If I put my mind to it, I could be, but I don't want to be.
Fair enough.
Shall we put that?
Yeah.
So it's... I don't know why it's not working, but it's just dead. With given time, I could probably find out what it is. But I haven't really got a lot of time because I've got a lot of instruments to do.
What's all
Which
this?
I've done them all.
You've got garbage everywhere. You can barely walk around in the place.
That's a Fender.
This is one that Gilmore gave
That's
away.
a Fender behind you. This is a Fender. It's not garbage. This is 12 string or something.
No, I was just trying to... Oh, God. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Des Parton turned up with that.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately,
Wouldn't have that if you gave it me.
he got it from cash converters.
Fair enough. Free.
Yeah, 90 quid. But it's trouble with it is a made in Mexico Strat.
Yeah, fair enough. But
Right, the truss rod, obviously, he couldn't turn it, so he's put a drill down it and drilled the truss rod out.
has he?
Yeah, the nut.
You mean the guy who owned it before?
Whoever owned it,
Yeah.
drilled it out. Well, Des wouldn't do anything. He wouldn't do that kind of thing.
How could
So-
you drill it all the way out?
Well, yes.
Oh, do you mean there's no truss rod in there? Oh, he's just...
Well, there'll be a truss rod in there,
Somewhere.
but there's no nut. It's all drilled out. Look, you can see where all the drill marks are. So it fucked it up really, because it's not economically viable, because it needs. Hello, that was bad.
Economically viable.
It isn't because it needs a new truss rod, and if you do that, you might as well build a new neck.
No, I was thinking of the film Falling Down with Michael Douglas.
Yeah,
That guy outside the bank, not economically viable.
that's right.
Yes.
So I've done these. These are all come off one customer from Bill of Moore. There's 3, 4. There's 6 of them altogether. And one's on the bench in there, which is a classical.
Why has you bought 6 in? Is he a
6.
trader or something?
No, they found me. So they bought all the guitars to me. Because I did the mate's guitar last week or something, so they bought me all the stuff.
Well, why would they suddenly need 6 guitars fixing? Very, the chances of that are about
Well, they
million to
really
one.
did.
Oh.
I think they've just, every time a guitar hasn't worked very well, they've shoved it to one side and gone and bought a new one.
Oh, fair enough.
That's why.
You better have having 1 or 2 and just keep them maintained and use them.
What do you think that?
Oh, hang on. What's all this? Here.
Oh, it's electronics.
What
Look,
is
it's
this?
this. One of these.
Oh.
Roland.
A Roland?
Yeah.
What, from Grange Hill?
Yeah, Roland.
Roland. You know what?
Poplar body, it says, look.
I've never seen one of these.
It's a Fender. You must have
No,
seen
I know,
Fenders before.
I mean the Roland job. Actually, if I had an old Roland synth,
I have.
yeah, that'd probably be quite good actually.
Yeah.
As long as it worked,
So it'll work the same.
the what do you call it? The latency, I think was fine.
Yeah, it'll work the same.
Up, down,
Up, down,
down.
where you move. It's got the same plug on. Look at the side. There, look.
Yeah.
Roland plug. And I've got a Wangy Malmsteen one that came in yesterday.
Let me ask you something. Do you think this person who owns this has actually got the synth?
No, they can't find the lead. Same thing. This is the same people.
Be by the seaside, be beside the sea.
Hello.
Who's that? Fraud Squad.
Sorry.
Who's that? The Fraud Squad.
That's Dave. Yeah, well, it was a policeman wanted, Dave.
Dave who?
Oh, it's for Baldglad from Stone. Sings with his wife sometimes down the open.
Oh, Dave Williams.
Dave Williams.
Oh yeah.
It was a couple, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think he was a traffic guy.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got this bass. I've got this is one of the 6 that they bought. This will probably have to stay here, and I'll do it in my leisure.
Why don't you just do it? What's all this leisure bollocks?
Well, I do have leisure.
It's not. What do you think it is? Like a fucking a holiday camp?
Yes, it is.
So I take the car to be MOT'd. Yeah, I'll do it when I'm on, my leisure.
That's
Maybe
right,
sometime next month.
That's
fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, I'd rather you did it this afternoon.
You've still got that stupid grey beard to see.
Yeah, I know.
In bird's eye. Everyone look like fucking Santa Claus.
Anyway, you do that at your leisure. Now we've got the Yingui here. Yeah.
I've got Wangi, yeah. Wangi Mardos.
It's
They've done it very well, but
Jesus Christ.
nonetheless.
I know it's scallop, but the action's about 8 miles high.
Well, no, it's the scalloping that's throwing your eye out. The action is bad, but look at the scalloping.
It's just quite extreme, isn't it? Well, that's just the way maybe Yingui has it, obviously.
It is, well, yeah. But
it works for him. I've never played a scallop guitar, to be honest with you.
I've made them. I've done scallop guitars for people. I don't like it.
Well, it's nothing to do with you, though, is it?
No.
So it's more of a legato style playing, isn't it? Kind of.
What's legato mean?
It's where you just don't pick everything, you like hammer on and off.
All right.
Like Alan Holdsworth.
Not like that then.
I don't know.
Like that what thing he does?
That's
Eddie Van Halen.
No. If you look at Yingui playing, it's just all million mile an hour sort of legato.
I know it is,
legato.
yeah.
I think he does pick actually, but
I don't think the majority of people like all that row when they're going a million mile an hour.
It's okay for 10 seconds, then you.
10 seconds.
I like a melody myself. Don't forget Richie Blackmore scalloped his necks. Richie Blackmore from
I know
Deep
it is.
Purple. Yeah. He scalloped his necks as well.
I never heard about that.
Why?
Well, I should have done. Well, because people have heard about Wangi Malmsteen, or Smarmy Mardos, I could call him.
He's worth about 60 million.
Is he?
Yeah.
Why?
He's doing why?
Is it because in America they like it?
He's just very popular, isn't he? So his net worth about $60 million or something like that.
All right, okay.
He's got Ferraris coming out of his ears.
Oh, good for him.
It's not for me, but I'm impressed by his technique and his ability.
Yeah, well, he used to rehearse 8 hours a day, didn't he?
And he's mega confident.
Practice 8 hours a day is what he's saying.
I remember watching an interview with Steve Vai and Joe Satriani. They do something called G3. Have you ever seen it?
No.
They do it's like...
Well, they're phenomenal guitar players.
No, you have Joe Satriani, and then I think it's always Steve Vai. Then you have another guitar player. They do little tours, and they do... the 3 guitar players play bits of their own stuff, and then they get together and they jam. And they've had Yingui on a few times, but that Steve Vai said he's the most... You'll never meet a more confident guitar player in your life, Nothing will faze him, He absolutely 100% thinks he's the best guitar player on the planet, not in an egotistical way.
No.
He just thinks he's the best,
There's no such thing as the best, because like you can watch 5-year-old kids from Korea, and they're phenomenal on guitar now.
Yeah, but they couldn't get up at Paul Walker's open mic night and do a track.
No.
Yeah. Why are we just saying that? Because we can't play. Mind you, yeah.
Everybody plays at a different rate and plays different things.
Yeah.
As long as you can play, that's the main thing for me.
The main thing is as long as you're happy with what you're doing.
You're playing, yeah.
No, it's what you...
No matter how good you get, there's always something going to be better. So it's ridiculous chasing that dream.
Yeah, you've got to be happy yourself.
Yeah.
Happy yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on. So we've...
I'm happy with it. I'm always happy when... If a sort of 6-year-old came in last week and he's just had his first guitar and he wants to learn to play it, right, and he can't play yet, because I did his guitar, set him up for it, and I said, when he came back for it, I said, sit down and have a play of it. He says, no, I'm shy. So I said, sit there and I'll go down that way. I'm doing spraying anyway, I won't listen. I just want you to be confident and really happy with your guitar.
Yeah.
And he was unhappy because he hadn't reached a level he feels comfortable with, and that's silly, that is. You know, when you're starting up, everybody's got to start somewhere.
Well, he's got two choices here, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Quit or keep going and put the effort in.
Yeah.
I think the problem...
No, he was just shy of playing because he didn't think he was competent enough. But he knew how to play a few chords, and it's his guitar, and I just wanted him to try it,
Yeah, well, we all know people like that.
Yeah.
We all know people like that.
Yeah. Everybody's competence is different in different ways. And you can learn, even off the worst guitar player in the world, you can learn something.
Yeah, you can always learn off other people.
Because they've picked something up that you might never have heard before.
Yeah, I do agree with that. But I do think it's, all the shyness, it's okay to a point, but there comes a point when you say, look, plays a G, I want to just look at something.
Anyway, he's a nice bloke, and he will learn now. I reckon he will learn.
But if he'll never play anything, 'cause he's too shy, eventually that'll become annoying.
Well, he'll be all right while he's in his bedroom, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like
as long as he's getting pleasure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I thought I get the impression this person you're talking about is about 8 years old.
No, he's about 60.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
He only just started. Only just picked a guitar up for the
can't be
first
shy
time.
at 60.
Well, I don't think it's so much shy. He's embarrassed about the level of competence that they haven't got. But you've got to start somewhere.
Well, okay. Did you ask him as well to go outside and like build an extension on the back of your house?
Exactly.
He would go, I can't. I don't know how to do that. Well, there you go then.
Yeah.
He's not shy about that, is he?
No.
Not shy about his inability to.
Any road. Stop. You're changing the subject. Right. What we're doing now? Besides filming me making a fool
what I'm
of
doing is
myself.
wasting my time filming you.
What do you mean wasting your time?
Come on, let's crack on. Well, you've got your
Cheeky rat.
six. You've got your guest with
Guitars
his
to do.
6 instruments. You've got Yingui. Let's go in there.
All right.
Good job. Somebody's
I don't think we
a
can all
natural
get on it.
director.
Hey.
Said good job. One of us is a natural director.
Okay. Well, direct yourself in here
Thank
then.
you. Can you tell us what you've got here then, Doug?
Some guitars.
Right then. Thanks. See you. Right,
I'll tell you what, I've run out of space.
No, you haven't, because you could stack them up on top of each other.
Well, you could, but I don't think the customer would be very pleased.
Talking about Yingui, have you ever seen him do a tour of his studio? He's got all his guitars just leaning against each other on the wall. And he'll say, this one's a 52, there's another 52, and he gets them, he just shoves them back.
Yes, good.
Which you can do, because they're his.
It is, yeah.
They're his.
So this is one of the guitars of the 6.
Oh yeah.
This is a handmade one by John Mack.
Does he make guitars?
I've never heard of Johnny Mack, but he's...
Johnny Mack?
John Mack.
You never heard of Johnny Mack?
No. Anyway, this was split there and there.
Where have you been?
And it had split open and it had got... Obviously people have done that to see if they can fix it by rubbing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And they've left dirt in the pores of the wood.
Yeah.
So there's nothing I can do then. I can cut it open and put a big slice of wood down into it.
Yeah.
I chose not to. It's glued properly, and I've put patches
Oh yeah.
of spruce,
Yeah.
just to patch
Strengthen
across.
it, yeah.
I've done that. Now I've come across another problem.
I want to ask you something now.
Yeah,
How did you get your big gorilla hands in that hole?
quite easy.
You sure about that?
Yes, of course I am.
Very good.
I can't get them inside Mark Bennett's guitar, as you
No.
know, because he's got them 2 semicircles here. The sound holes, and I
Be
can't do
deformed.
anything
You'd
about
have to be
that.
deformed to get your hands in that guitar.
Yeah. But I can get my hands in these.
Oh, very good. Surprised me. You have to
I
take,
can't get this arm in.
Just have
This
to-
is my left arm.
have to take the Rolex off.
The
before
muscles are bigger in the left arm, and I can work inside guitars with my right arm.
Oh, you withered right arm.
It isn't bloody withered, you bloody fool, but it isn't as muscly.
I didn't realise you were deformed. What's going on? Were you born like that?
I'm left-handed, you bloody arse. But all the same.
Come on, Doug. You can see humour coming from a distance.
Well, if I saw any coming, I'd fucking notice it. I've got to somehow get over there to my bag of bits. I've got some bits of machine heads over there.
Good luck. Yeah.
I know.
Get what's his name to do it. Your assistant.
No. I'll do it myself. I'll be over there soon.
So what are you gonna do? So when you fall,
I shall move this out.
you fall on these guitars and smash
I
on the
won't
next
fall
one.
on any guitars. I shall move that out. I shall get to that drawer and get to them. But
Yes, you need more space.
I do.
Why do you should put those cases in your that room over there, the back of your house, where you've got wood stored,
Yeah.
just out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rats would have something to gnaw on,
Oh
wouldn't they?
dear. Well, put it in your house then. Cases in your house.
Yeah.
Right,
But
come on.
yes, we soon get. A lot of these guitars will be gone by tomorrow.
Very good. What are you going to do them?
Sorry,
Most of the 6 are done.
most of them are done.
Okay, just got to, what have you got to do to that nylon thing?
We've got to repair the machine. It's broken,
Oh yeah, let's have a look at that then.
and they've fixed it themselves with the wrong screw. And I have the right screws somewhere, but not in that. I thought there'd be some in that, but they're not the right size thread. And in fact, they're the same size thread as the replacement that they put in, which is one of those. It's the wrong thread.
Yeah.
So,
jolly good.
There's their one. There it is. That's it. And it was just hanging on by a
thread.
A thread, yeah. So I put my crap away because none of these are right. They're the same thread as this.
Yeah, yeah. Where'd you get this little stand from? Did you get it from like a mortician or something?
This. This?
Yeah.
I made it. Leather, that is.
Someone maybe got it from like a, what do you call it, like a, you know, a coroner's office or something.
Oh, right. So yes, I made that.
Very good, very good.
I make lots of things as I'm working away, thinking, oh, I just need something that'll do that job.
It's in very grubby condition, isn't it?
It was a lot worse than
Was?
this.
Still is?
No, well, it's a lot worse. I've cleaned it up a bit.
Well, don't start up a cleaning business.
I've had to clean lots of guitars this week. I've done loads of guitars with cleaning them.
Let me ask you
because
something.
there was so much DNA all over them.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What? Well, let's just call it bodily fluids, Doug.
Well, let's call it that, shall we?
Where your demographic of customer. Yeah. Let's call it bodily fluids.
Okay.
And that's not
let's do
what you get up to at night.
Oh, I don't think anybody been wanking all over them. If that's what you're trying to imply.
No.
Which you think you were, weren't you? Right, here I am.
Here he is.
Here I am in the depths of it.
Are you in danger of knocking a guitar over with your big clumsy foot?
No, I'm not.
Well, the customers, we've just seen it. The viewers have seen the guitar wobbling.
No, the customers have seen nothing.
What are you actually after?
Hey?
What are you after in there?
After a screw from a machine head. A skeleton machine head if I've got any.
Oh,
if not, I shall have to take... there we go. There's some.
So you're gonna totally bollocks up an existing
a set just for the one screw. Yes, I am going to do exactly that.
Might just suppose
this is why I saved these.
I suppose you've got more chance of having a full head of hair selling that complete set, haven't you? Let's be honest. Ooh, it's an oldie but goldie, Doug.
Yeah, it's just the screw I want.
Mm.
No. So it's a cruder thread than that.
Should have put in that on that side of the guitar. a chrome group of 3 pegs.
Yeah.
See if you dared say anything.
Don't know whether this is going to work. I should try the screw really first.
Yeah, that could be a good idea.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, it might be too big for the job. See, the threads.
That's not going to work.
No, well, it might not, because it's fucked the screw head up, hasn't it?
Yeah, you don't want to force it, do you?
No. It's a bit delicate. No.
You're dreaming. Wake up, Doug. Wake up.
Yeah, it won't go in. So that's no good. So
tell the customer not to bother coming tomorrow then.
Unless I take the whole thing off and put that all in.
Mind you won't be able to see.
That will go inside that plastic sleeve.
Well, it will have a chrome gear mechanism thing there, won't it?
You wouldn't see it. Oh, do you mean that bit?
Yeah.
Well, that would probably fit it.
Yeah, good idea. How does that come? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that fits.
Doug, see? Bet you're glad you listened to me now, are you?
So if that fits that, we know that that fits that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because with the bollocks in that bit up, the thread of that.
Yeah. You've got to take the whole of the cluster off now then?
I'll have to take the lot off, yeah.
That means you're going to have to unstring those 2 strings.
I'll probably be better off putting his rotten screw back in and just leaving it.
So yeah, it's fixed. It probably won't play for about. It probably won't play ever again anyway.
No, that is a thing.
Lean it against the wall.
Yeah. Yes.
Never mind.
That should fit, you know. That really is the right thread for this job. It really should fit. It's the same as those.
Well, why don't you take one of them out?
Well, yeah.
Because you might have a theory it fits, but there's theories and there's actual fact in there.
That'll suddenly go spinning off into the distance now.
Hopefully, that'll be a laugh, isn't it?
Yeah, everything
bounces off.
So, oh no, it is different. It's a different thread.
Is it Wentworth
It's
31?
much finer.
The Wentworth 31, that is, Doug.
Whatever, it's finer, so it's no good.
Well, just get...
I'll have to find another set and try another set.
I'm sure you can't just put more effort into just finding another screw like that.
That's what I just said. I'll have to find another set. I can take something off.
Or you could just or you could just take that cluster off and then put that chrome thing in. I mean, when are you going to use that chrome cluster?
This?
There?
Well, I say I'd have to take everything off.
Yeah, it's only 2 screws on that, isn't it?
It isn't that. All the strings I've got come back out again.
Well, that's
No,
like,
it isn't that. Then I've got to modify that to take this.
it should just fit on straight away.
Everything should, but nothing does.
You're absolutely right there, Doug. Yeah.
So I'll put this back together for a minute.
I'll
I'll have another look for a finer threaded one.
I'd go screw searching for another 10 minutes, then quit and go back to that.
Oh, well.
Then go to plan B. Otherwise, you're going to be all afternoon, aren't you?
Well, no, because I'm doing other things. I've got to do some spraying as well today. So, and I've also got a guitar that I have sprayed ready.
Oh yeah.
For
Which
a
one's that?
Vaughan. Well, I've got 3 guitars off Vaughan here. So,
Another one. Never heard of him.
yeah, it's a good customer. He's a nice lad.
I've ever seen him.
All my customers are nice people.
Yeah, no. I said, have I ever seen him?
I don't know. Might have done.
What do you think, Jesse? Oh, yes, yes. Well, come on, let's wind it up. I want to get going. You singing a melody or just screaming in pain?
Oh. Oh. Found another one.
Have you?
Yeah.
Tell you what, that one's going to work.
Yeah.
I bet you.
That's what we always hope for, isn't it?
No.
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 Too short, isn't it? Is it the right thread?
Doesn't look like the right
Oh.
diameter.
Hey?
Doesn't look like the right diameter, does it?
No, it looks too big, doesn't it? Yeah.
Just drill it out and super glue it in. No.
That's one of your better ideas, I think. But we don't think we'll bother with that one.
Well, that's humour. Obviously, no.
Was it?
No luthier
That was humour?
on the planet would ever dream of even thinking that. Never mind doing it.
What do you mean? They do.
Well, yeah, but you've been told to stop doing it.
Oh, I get some horrendous stuff in here. So that's no good. So that'll save that for the next job. So we just want one with a finer thread. You'd have thought they'd all have the same thread, but they don't. Nothing's standard in this game, is it?
You're assuming too much.
I am. Expecting the too much of everything.
Hey up.
What was that?
It's a customer's guitar that you're not going to knock over.
I'm not going to knock it
Well,
over.
you just have. It's a Martin.
How was that? It's all right then. It's it's nice, that Martin is.
Yeah, sure it is.
It is.
Yeah, sure it is.
It is nice. It is nice guitar. Ah. Oh. I thought that was one. I've got loads of machine heads with bits, you know, in them and bits missing.
Yeah. You know what I was going to say, it sounds ridiculous. I was going to say, have you seen John recently? For some reason it just came in my head.
Yeah. Things like that do, you know.
Yeah. Well, I sometimes think, oh, I'll just give my dad a call, or I'll just call my mum, and you forget me.
Yeah. Yeah, miss John really. He's well missed. That's got a screw. It's chrome, but it's in black. But it matters not if it's the right thread. This is more promising.
You can never assume too much of Doug. I mean, I know a guy used to work in.
It's a bit long, but it's the right thread.
That won't work. Guaranteed that won't work. I used to have a friend who used to sell working like a builders merchants, and people come and buy wheelbarrows, and you go and get him one. Then they say, "That's got a scratch in the the bowl." And you say, "Well, but you're going to be like shoveling concrete into it in a minute." He said, "Well, it's scratched." They complain it was scratched.
Well, we've got the right thread.
I don't think you have. It's just too long.
We've definitely got the right thread.
Yeah,
it's gone
just
all
too
the
long.
way in. It's just a bit long.
And plus, you've got no chance of cutting that down because you need it's too small, isn't it, to hold onto it properly to cut it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So what are you going to do?
Cut it down.
Okay. How are you going to do that? Bit Neanderthal, Doug. Let's hope it works. Beautiful work, Doug. Beautiful work.
Yeah.
Do your nails while you're at it.
That's a bit late for my legs. Nails, legs. What am I doing? My hands are bollocksed up with all this job.
Yeah.
But there you go.
At least it's all work.
Yeah.
Do you think you've taken enough off?
So we're in beeswax now. It's chrome, but it doesn't matter, does it? As long as it's the right screw.
No. Somebody would pick up on that.
What's the wrong screw?
Use your guitar. I don't like to. This screw's the wrong colour, Doug.
It is. You're quite right.
Oh, that's never coming out again, is it? Oh, oops. I think you cut too much off.
No, I haven't got enough off.
Oh. Right, we'll do this then, I'll let it go.
So what else there? Yeah, I ain't got enough off.
When's your first gig then?
12th of June.
What are we in now? Is it, are we in April? Oh yeah. Plenty of time. Have we started practicing yet?
Well, Susan is.
Yeah, I know, I heard that, yeah.
Well, I've had a play,
Oh yeah.
but I can't play, so...
Oh well, don't worry about that. You don't get paid for that anyway, do you? You get paid for entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's this? Suppose we better end, don't we? Hang on 1 second. Doug, let's say goodbye. You've got a customer here.
All right, I've got a customer.
Okay, so toodaloo.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, viewers. Bye-bye, everybody.